Hello, Night Dwellers. Welcome to Saranold's Creepy Stories. Be honest, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. A friend of mine told me I should read scary stories. With all the introductions out of the way, let's get into this. So he sent me a story of something that happened to him a while back. Honestly, it sounds more like a Rake or a Wendigo skinwalker type deal. He calls it Disturbing Sightings. And here it is. When I was 10, I started taking sleeping pills due to the fact that I would stay up for 3 days at a time. This wasn't a pleasant thing. Nightmares were a constant factor in my life at a young age when I would usually sleep only 30 minutes at a time. I wasn't used to sleeping for long periods of time. I slept for 9 hours, so before all the nightmares were all separate. But with the long sleep, it would cause them to be put together. It all started with me being in my room. I had a 5x4 window, which was facing deeply into the lush wooded area. My bed was right against that window. One night in particular, I had left my window slightly cracked open due to it being hot in my room. I woke up to a rotting flesh smell, which wasn't unusual since we lived right next to the road. So I was thinking, roadkill. I picked my head up towards the window without looking out it, and I started to close it. As soon as I started to close, my window had slammed open with great force. I was in shock as long bony fingers were inside my room. I ran to the corner of my room, and that's when I had seen what was crawling in it. It was a white bony creature with flesh falling off of it. I had pinched myself to wake up, but that had not worked. The thing or creature crawled over me, stood on both of its back legs, and said to me, "I will be back for you in 40 years. Nothing will happen until then." Then the creature had crawled back out my window, and as soon as it had, I ran over to the window, slamming it shut. I looked out my window after that, and there was an animal. It was peeking out from behind the tree in the direction the creature must have came from. Every now and then, when I dream about this, I can tell you the animal is a bobcat, and it gets closer and closer every year. Now just remembering this incident puts me into tears. It's been 6 years now since this happened to me. So, weird creature, let's please never meet again. Well, that was an interesting story. Thank you, Robert, for sharing that with us. That's all I have for right now. Hoping that you guys, I'll leave an email down below in the description, and hoping that you guys will send me more of your creepy stories. I love anything supernatural, paranormal, from Bigfoot to Wendigo, Skinwalker, UFO sightings, strange lights, you name it. It doesn't even have to be paranormal. It could just be a creepy story, some creepy dude stalking you or whatnot. Anyway, I'd like to hear them, so if you want to share, go ahead and click that email button and send me your stories, and I'll get around to reading them on my channel. That's it for now, Night Dwellers, so sleep tight.